Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let's to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fatrahman. My present number is 20. I'm from English education student at Universitas Maritim Raja Ali Haji. In here, I want to tell you about basic written presentation from the title Informing Giving Information. Well, without wasting the time, let's move to my presentation. The several ways of informing giving information. The first is gathering information. The second, using statistical information. The third, writing paragraph using statistical information. The fourth, combining sentences. The fifth is capitalization. Okay, the first point is gathering information. Gathering information is learning activity in the form of experiments, reading sources other than textbook, observing objects or events or activities, and interviewing resource person. Critical thinking starts with gathering information. Most people skip the step and go right to the decisions making process, which sends them down the wrong path right from the start. You already have some information based on your own knowledge and experiences. Your past experiences can help you to make decisions about current situation. However, in order to get the best outcome, it's important that you have all of the information related to the current situation. Gathering information is the most important part of the critical thinking process. Gathering all of the information you need to make a decision will always lead to the best outcome. Researching or gathering information can be stressful unless you have a process in place. There are so many resources available, it can be hard to know where to start. Here are 5 steps to follow to simply the process of gathering information. The first, ask the right questions. The second, find information sources. The third, find the information you need from your sources. Fourth, apply your own knowledge and experiences. 5. Consider many sources. The second point is using statistical information. Statistics is the discipline that concerns the collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. In applying statistics to a scientific, industrial, or social problem, it is conventional to begin with a statistical population or a statistical model to be studied. Populations can be diverse groups of people or objects, such as all people living in a country or every atom composing a crystal. Statistics deals with every aspect of data, including the planning of data collection in terms of the design of surveys and experiments. Statistical information is data that has been recorded, classified, organized, related, or interpreted within a framework so that meaning emerges. Statistical information that is communicated to information use users so user should help them understand the story told by the data and communicate to them the quality of the information that is presented. Statistical information can be presented in various formats: text, table, paragraph, infographics, videos, or even database. So the third point is reading using paragraph statistical information. You are in the process of setting up an English language program for foreign students. You have to read a report describing the program. Based on the information in the chart, you feel that the program should include a lot of instruction in technical English. Read the paragraph of the report that describes the percent distributor of foreign students by major fields. You may want to ask rank order to organize your idea. Reading a statistic easy is quite different from the kind of easy read you are probably used to, as it requires a completely different set of skills and competencies to successfully complete. Students excelling at all other type of eases may find themselves confused by its requirement, and vice versa. Those usually struggling with their written segments are often praised for the clarity and crudeness of expression. The primary goal of a statistic is to report the quantitative findings of research. Beautiful turn of phrase and brilliant reasoning are far less important than the ability to present facts in a meaningful sequence and make logical conclusions based on them. If you experience problem with your statistic easy reading, you have come to the right place. In this guide, you will find all the information necessary to read your own text of this type without any additional help. So the fourth point is combining sentences. Combining sentences encourages a reader to take two or more short, copying sentences and combine them into one effective sentence. Sentence combining skill is something that will develop over several short practice sessions and should be considered as one component of all overall reading program. Sentences have to be combined to avoid the monotony that would surely result if all sentences were brief and of equal length. If you haven't already read them, see the section on avoiding primer style and sentence variety. Part of the reader's text is to employ whatever music is available to him or her in language, and part of language music lies within the rhythms of varied sentence length and structure. Even poets who read within the formal limits and sameness of the sections will explore some of the techniques we ordinary readers use to combine sentences. Combining sentence with an example. She has a beautiful voice. She dances very well. The right is she has a beautiful voice and she dances very well. So combining sentence with but. Example, he worked at night, didn't finish the project. The right is he worked at night but didn't finish the project. So combining sentence with or. Example, you can study in the language lab. You can go to the library. So the right is you can study in the language lab or you can go to the library. So the last point is capitalization. Capitalization is the writing of a word with its first letter in uppercase and the remaining letters in lowercase. Experienced readers are stingy with capitals. Remember this rule of capitalization. The first rule is capitalize the first word of a document and the first word after a period. Use a capital letter for name of people, countries, states, cities, times, streets, day of the week, month of the year, and holiday. The second rule is capitalize proper nouns and adjectives derived from proper nouns. Begin the first word of every sentence with a capital letter. Example, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Garden Canyon, a Russian song, a Shakespearean sonnet, a Freudian slip. The third rule is a thorny aspect of capitalization. Begin the first word of every sentence with a capital letter. The fourth rule is capitalize titles when they are used before names unless the title is followed by a comma. Do not capitalize the title if it is used after a name or instead of a name. Capitalize the names of books, magazines, and movies. Well, I think that's all from my presentation, and sorry if I have mispronunciation. Thank you very much for watching my video. See you in the next material. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.